Hello and welcome to another Downtown Kentucky stream. Once again, we're playing some WB2K20. That's right, it's time for Overkill Episode 2.
That's right.
Yeah.
No one asked for it, and no one demanded it, but here it is.
But I kind of have a mild passion for it, so we're gonna keep on trucking for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have fun.
Yeah, it's fun, you know.
You guys might not, but
Yeah.
we're gonna have fun.
You don't have fun no matter what we do. This is that self-deprecating part of every video we make. All right, let's get into character. Let's have fun.
All right.
All right, let's get started. Hello. I should start with this part. Start the show.
Okay.
I hit the start the show button first. Now we start the characters. You know. Oh, I guess I'm doing that makes sense. I'm doing the intro. My character is the lead. Hello.
I'm here for a paycheck.
Hello, I am Curtis McElroy, and welcome to another edition of Downtown Kentucky Pro Wrestling Overkill. I am joined once again by my color commentator, Vinny.
Hey, how's it going, folks? It's me, Vinny. Thanks, Curtis.
We are once again in the historic Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City, New York. We have an amazing card for you tonight that I am going to read in 2 seconds once I open up this document.
You don't just have it open there, Curtis.
Vinny, shut the hell up.
You know what? Fair. It's fair.
As you see, our first match on the card, it is Joe versus Rick Anderson.
I still can't believe they're letting the gorilla wrestle.
That's fair.
Crazy to me.
We also have Blade versus Joey Muscles. We have Blake versus Ribby. We have our first match in our tag title tournament. We have the glorious technique. No, glory by technique. No, we don't want to go that way, Chris.
Oh,
there's a reason.
The matches?
There's a reason.
Oh, right you are.
There is a reason.
Well, yep.
Wink, wink.
You're right.
Wink, wink.
No, I'm catching on, Curtis. Oh, Kurt.
I'm sorry, I had a little too much to drink today. My wife left me. Glory by technique will go up against the Los Luchadores de Murica. Then we also have Travis Bateman versus Death.
Crazy. I can't believe the wrestling.
We have Macho Man's Ghost versus the Outlaw, Isaiah James. We have Anubis versus Ape Boy. And in our main event, also a tag title tournament match, we have Sava and Fireheart versus the team of Greg Thomas and Van Bradley, Skate or Die. Let's get on into it.
Let's just jump right into it.
Let's just jump right into it. This is going to be a great card tonight. There will be so much action all throughout. This first match, we have Rick Anderson. He's an old school style wrestler versus a literal gorilla. This is, you don't see this stuff on other wrestling shows, and I think it's because they're scared.
You know what? Maybe it's a lawsuit thing, and I'd understand that.
There's no reason that anyone could sue us. Rick Anderson, tried to run at Joe, but Joe just took him down, throws him over the head with an overhead belly to belly.
That's so crazy how a gorilla is wrestling a man.
Joe is just taking it to Rick Anderson tonight. Just destroying him. You have to wonder if Rick Anderson realized what he was getting into in this match with a literal gorilla. But wait, what's this?
Uh-oh.
Oh, and a pile driver to the gorilla. You don't see that quite often. It's a rare thing. Pile drivers to gorillas.
Blade was able to do last time.
Oh, chop. Repeated chops.
Joke's kind of just taking it.
Oh,
but he ain't gonna be
go for
taking
another
that.
pile driver. He is really trying to take Joe down. I don't think that'll be enough, though. It was
It
not.
surely is not, folks.
You have to remember that Joe is a literal gorilla. Oh, we have a nice into a butterfly suplex there. Rick Anderson going up to the second rope. Not normal for him. Oh, he's telling Joe to get up.
Oh, and he's doing
Oh, went for a double axe handle, but was reversed with a punch by Joe there. But Joe went for a kick, but Rick Anderson reversed that. Rick Anderson with an inverted DDT. Looks like Rick Anderson, you know, I thought he might have been outmatched by Joe, but, you know, he actually seemed like he might know what he's doing here.
It seems like his
maybe Rick Anderson has experience fighting gorillas.
Background in wrestling.
He might have experience fighting wild animals. I don't know.
I surely hope
I don't want to speculate, but, you know, maybe he was into big game hunting at some point. Oh, gets him up with a back suplex.
To hunt big game by hand.
Oh. Well, I don't want to talk about it. For legal reasons, we will move on. Rick Anderson whips him off. Drop down. Drop down. Oh! Joe just takes him down. Joe picks it up with a deadlift power bomb to Rick Anderson. That was brutal. Throws him off right out of the ring. Joe, a wild animal, you have to remember. He doesn't quite know what he's doing sometimes.
It sure seems that way.
But you know what? It does seem like he knows what he's doing here with that amazing slam there. Rick Anderson, you know, maybe he did underestimate Joe. Headbutt by
folks.
Joe.
I hate to see this
And,
kind
you know, you can barely see it because
animal brutality.
These camera angles here are not always the greatest.
No, they certainly are not. Not the greatest by any stretch of the imagination.
I don't know if this is the time to be taunting there from Rick Anderson. It's questionable at best.
Uh-oh.
Pulls Joe down. Looks like Rick Anderson might be setting up something big. Big spine buster there.
Oh, dear goodness gracious. You know, he is a gorilla, but I still have to imagine that hurt pretty bad.
I would have to imagine so. Oh, Rick Anderson going for his spinning pile driver. That's it. That has to be it.
I don't know if it is, ladies.
But it looks like he might be in the ropes, but the ref is not paying attention. But Rick Anderson gets the win.
Wow.
That is honestly unexpected.
I gotta say it, I'm impressed.
You know,
he managed to beat a gorilla in ample time.
About 5, maybe 6 minutes at tops.
Wild.
He has a future in this company, I feel like, for sure. Oh, wait. He's not finished with Joe. He's trying to make a point. Oh, this is uncalled for. He already won. Throwing him, just tossing him around.
Yeah, he sure is doing that.
Just brutal here. Throwing him into the steps. The steps completely, the audio on the steps completely muffled. Don't know what's going on there.
Could not tell you what's
going on. It's almost like something's wrong with the audio for some reason in this segment. I don't know why. We can hear the crowd, but we have lost the ring mic. I don't know why that happened.
Not sure what's going on there.
Oh, but there's a brutal spot buster. What could Rick Anderson be going for here? Oh, he's going for his tombstone. Oh no. Oh. Just adding insult. Honestly, it's adding injury to injury at this point. You know.
Animal brutality is what you're witnessing here, folks.
It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Hopefully we can
I
get
was
that.
impressed by his skills, but this guy's, I gotta say, he's kind of a scumbag.
Yeah, he has an attitude issue for sure. Oh, here we go. We got Blade versus Joey Muscles. You know, last week Joey Muscles really kind of proved himself to be something more than I think a lot of us expected.
It seems that way.
Yeah, I just, but Blade, he had a good showing in that tag match last week, so, we'll have to wait and see what happens here.
Yeah, good showing against a literal gorilla.
Yeah, on the losing end, but can you blame him? It was a literal gorilla. Joey Muscles lost to Rick Anderson, who tonight beat said gorilla, so, it's hard to know who's going to win a match like this.
Yeah, who will come out on top on the match of two losers?
That's not very nice there, Vinny. We're supposed to be We're supposed to be professionals. We don't call them losers.
I mean, two people who did not win their matches.
But yes, they are. Yes. Well, they did not win, but they're not losers. Blade is taking it to Joey Muscles, but I wouldn't count Joey Muscles out yet because Joey Muscles has so much heart.
I
showed
might
that
count
last
Joey
week.
Muscles out. I just might. Uh-oh. And you know what? It looks like I was wrong for the...
Oh, and there's a brutal power bomb from Blade. Blade is just off the ropes and... Oh, wait. I guess Blade rethought that. Decided he's going to call upon the powers of darkness.
Oh. That's interesting. Should have done that during the match against a literal gorilla.
You would think he would have, but he did not. Oh, he's calling for a chokeslam even though he's in the ring and his opponent is on the outside. Big front flip senton to the floor.
Good night.
Maybe, Joey Muscles has a lot of heart, but, sometimes heart isn't enough. It wasn't enough against Rick Anderson last week. Will it be enough tonight against Blade? Blade keeps rethinking moves, and, I'm starting to wonder what Blade's endgame is here. Oh, Joey Muscles with some fire. Takedown with punches to the head.
Dear goodness. Seems to be a little bit angry about getting really just demolished here in the ring.
It's true. Joey Muscles, he's got a little bit of an attitude, but, he's got so much fire. It's hard to not respect the man. Oh, big splash to the floor there.
Goodness.
This match there's a turn here happening. Joey Muscles is really showing some fire here. Maybe he has what it takes. Oh, I may have spoken too soon. Oh, he's being thrown about the ringside area here. Head right into the ring post. That's just uncalled for by Blade.
Absolute brutality.
Fun fact about Blade as we wait for the action to pick up. He is the lead guitarist of a, death metal band. Their music, subpar. To say the best. Oh, went for a kick, but Joey Muscles was able to evade.
Somehow. Really is a mystery.
Blade is on the top rope. Oh, wait, he gets down. He rethinks it. And, big lariat.
Goodness gracious.
I just can't believe it. This Blade man, he is a twisted man. Another lariat. I don't know if Joey Muscles' heart is going to be enough tonight. Big German suplex by Blade. Calling for a choke slam.
Let's see if he manages to get it.
But no, he picks him up in the complete... Oh, and reverse into an inverted DT by Joey Muscles.
Oh my goodness.
Joey Muscles says, don't count me out yet. Oh, and arm drag from Blade. Big kick to the gut.
Absolutely wild, folks.
Throws him into the corner. Oh, but reversed by Joey Muscles. Joey Muscles picks him up. Oh, what does he go? Package super kick there. Oh my, that's brutal.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you hate to see a man get kicked in the nuts.
It was definitely the face. He kicked through the legs to the face.
Definitely, right now.
Maybe you saw an angle that I didn't quite notice.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's calling for something. And it's a choke slam.
And
he's been teasing that choke slam all night, and he hits it. But now
looks like he's gonna get it.
It looks like he's going to the top rope, which may be a regrettable decision. But no, he hits the giant knee. Now will he hit his finisher here? I don't know.
Almost certainly.
Oh. No, my! Reversal by Joey Muscles. Can Joey Muscles pull off the ultimate upset? Big back suplex there.
One has to wonder here.
Oh. Big inverted Frankensteiner. But he's picking him up. He knows he does not feel that he has done enough here. Oh, big Falcon Arrow.
Now, it looks like that has taken the wind out of Joey Muscles as well.
Will Joey Muscles be able to take out Blade? I do not know. Throws him off. Throws him out of the ring again. Blade is out there. Joey Muscles just kind of running around, throwing knees to nobody.
He absolutely is doing that. And wow, it's crazy how...
Oh, big splash to the floor again.
It doesn't quite connect all the way.
You know, it looks like he hit enough to, you know, definitely injure Blade a little bit. But, oh, Blade throws him into the corner. What is Blade doing? Blade's setting up something crazy here. Oh, nope. Went from axe handle and missed. And decided to throw him in the ring after that. Oh! Just hitting him on the mat there. And he thinks that's enough. But it is not.
And it
Joey Muscles has a lot of fire.
And
he went for a drop kick, and I'll be honest, I think a lot of his energy might not be there anymore at this point. That drop kick did not seem to do anything to Blade. Oh, but he catches the kick. Kick of his own!
My goodness.
Oh my!
Oh
he hits
my
him.
goodness!
He grazed him with that, but he still got enough of it that he took out Blade with that senton.
Impressive.
That was insane. I just want to point out the amazing squat there by our bellkeeper.
And it appears as though
Blade is back in the ring.
Here. Uh-oh.
Throws him off. Oh, he's picking him up. I think Blade might be done with him. Oh. But no! Joey Muscles reverses out of it again. Oh, big backbreaker. Brutal.
Absolutely
There's a lot of fire in this Joey Muscles, you know. Could this be his big win? He's going for the inverted Frankensteiner again. But has he done enough? We will have to wait and see.
Joey certainly seems to think so.
Oh! Not quite. Not quite. That was a very close 2 count there. I really thought it might have been time. Oh, he takes him down to the ground. Repeated punches to the head.
Goodness gracious. I certainly did not expect this game to be so close.
I'll be honest, I'm really impressed by the heart in Joey Muscles. Joey Muscles, oh, being taken up again. Oh, this time he does take the tombstone pile driver. But he has to be, yeah, he's in the ropes.
Absolutely in the ropes.
You would think Blade would, you know, have maybe moved him out of the way, but he did not. He went for his cool cross arms pinfall there, and he did bite him in the butt.
It absolutely did.
Oh, he's going up to the second rope. Big splash to the back.
Goodness gracious.
It's just
It
insane.
looks like he's going for more.
And he's up at the top. Oh, went for a big flying knee, but missed. Oh, Joey Muscles with a kick there. Picking him up. Oh my. Showing off those muscles there with that gut wrench powerbomb. Oh, looks like Blade sat up, but got immediately grabbed by Joey Muscles. Punch to the head by Joey Muscles. Looks like he's going for it. Oh, powerbomb from the ground there. That was an immense power shown there by Joey Muscles.
Truly. Oh my goodness.
That's uncalled for. The ref was not doing his job. I definitely saw Blade hold the ropes there.
Yeah, I certainly did too.
That's just, I can't believe that ref. You know,
I can't believe
the heart. I respect the heart of Joey Muscles, but I'm honestly baffled. Like I wanted Joey Muscles to win that. I did, because he was showing so much heart and fire. Like I'm happy for him, but like the way it happened, just it's not the way you want to see it.
A little bit sad.
Blade was cheated out of that match.
And you can certainly see it on his face.
It's uncalled for. I'm disappointed. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because now we get to see a star in action. We get to see Blake versus Ribby.
Oh, I thought you certainly would have reversed those names after you saying a star in action, but...
Well, Blake is a huge star. He fought a literal gorilla last week and held his own. So he might not be as flashy as some of our other characters, but he has a lot of heart as well. You know, I respect Blake.
I don't know if Blake does have any heart. I mean, he's got more heart than, you know, Travis, but that's not saying much.
Oh, Ribby. Ribby's just kind of... Oh, Ribby.
Grasping at straws here.
Blake showing some fire here. You know, see what Blake can do on his own here.
You know, I heard Blake was involved in a frat and was also captain of the wrestling team in his high school.
Oh, I honestly, you know, as a broadcast journalist, I would have hoped I would have found that information out, but I did not. But, oh my, Tiger Suplex.
Good night.
He is taking it to Ribby. You know, I think maybe Ribby might have underestimated him. I think Ribby thought he was going to have a nice, easy day tonight. But, you know, I don't know if that's the case.
I certainly was expecting... Oh, dear.
Oh, Ribby went for a headbutt, but got hit with a European uppercut by Blake. Blake with a gut buster there.
Good night, ladies
Just walking
and gentlemen.
over his head. This is not the match I expected to see.
Nor was it the match I expected to see.
Ribby is taking a beating here.
A very entertaining match, I have to say.
I mean, it's a shocking match. I will say that. Oh, but Ribby with a reversal there. Ribby gets him up for what is this? Samoan drop. Ribby going up to the top rope.
To see from a rib, really.
Oh, big 450. Oh, he misses. Blake gets out of the way. Oh, but Ribby reverses out of whatever Blake was going for.
We'll never know.
And Ribby picks it up. Oh, big spine buster there. Looks like he's going for that 450 again. Will he hit it this time? Will he hit it? He does.
He certainly does.
And it looks like Ribby thinks that's enough.
That's wild.
But it is not. It's not even enough for a 0. Ribby went for a headbutt but missed. Blake just showing some technical wrestling there with a nice gut buster.
Another gut buster we're seeing.
This Blake guy, you know, I think he might feel like he's been in his brother's shadow. And, you know, I think he really wants to prove something here tonight against one of our top stars in Ribby. Oh, Ribby moved out of the way. You hate to... That's just kind of brutal there. Well, Ribby going into the ring. Ribby... Oh, big corkscrew. Oh, but he moves out of the way. Just neither of them letting the other one hit their high-risk move, which, you know, it's fair. But you also have to worry about the well-being of the man who's missing that move. It's brutal. Brutal action here tonight. Ribby. I don't know if I'd be in front of Ribby. I'm getting in that ring as soon as possible. I don't want Blake to jump out on me again. Oh.
Or maybe you do.
Yeah, it's true. He did move out of the way last time, so maybe he's scout. Maybe he could play possum again. Oh, Blake picks him up. Another gut buster. Just brutal there.
Absolute punishment to this ribs.
Oh, my.
You know what I'm saying?
I like what you did there.
Thank you.
Ribby took that German suplex and now he's on the floor. I think he's rethinking his life. Looks like he's... Oh.
Wild. Absolutely
steps into the ring right as Blake jumps out. Brutal. Oh, goes for his own corkscrew. Once again, missed. They're just back and forth, just falling on the floor. This is just insanity. Oh, big German suplex again from Blake. Blake showing a lot of heart here. More heart than I think any of us counted on. Oh, big X Factor there. Will he have Ribby's number tonight?
It certainly seems like he might.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Ribby with a big clothesline. This is the point in the broadcast where I have been paid to say, go on down to Ribby's Rib House and order yourself a pair. I screwed up the ad read. Ribby is...
You know what? That seems to have set Ribby off.
Ribby is not going to be happy with me when he watches this match back. I apologize to Ribby. Head on down to Ribby's Rib House and get yourself a good old order of ribs. Yep. Darn it. Can't believe I messed that up.
A pin? This close to the ropes? that little advance?
To be fair,
all right.
part of Ribby's head was outside of it, but also, I don't know where his...
But it's also, it's Ribby.
Yeah, Ribby. Oh my goodness.
My God.
An insane Superman elbow strike there.
I certainly would not have expected to see any of this from Blake. I've got to be quite honest with you.
Oh, boom! Clothesline
Another
again from Ribby.
clothesline.
Oh, Ribby went for a kick there, reversed by Blake. Blake with a Saito suplex. This match is, it's a lot less one. It's honestly way more one-sided than I expected, but in the other direction. Oh.
Well, that's
Ribby just stepped out of the way. Ribby, I think Ribby is mad. I think Ribby is mad that he is not able to get his cool moves in. I'll be honest, Ribby's kind of a prima donna. I am not supposed to say that, but it's the truth. I think Ribby is not very happy right now.
Looks like Blake managed to narrowly avoid the stairs, which Ribby threw him into.
Ribby, he's slapping his butt in protest. He's teasing that, you know, we might see the meat sweats tonight. Oh, Ribby took out the ref!
Oh my God!
I don't think that was on purpose. That felt like an accident, but I don't know. Ribby is not happy tonight, so I do not know. But Ribby's going for a weapon. The ref's already all back on his feet. This is a bad idea from Ribby.
And wow, another disqualification from the ref based on somebody trying to take a chair away from an opponent.
You know what? I'm getting word that that match is not going to end that way. That match is getting restarted. The powers that be in the back have decided that is not acceptable. But now the question is, will that be enough now for Ribby to, maybe change up how this match goes now? Now, Ribby's got some more anger behind his attacks. Who knows how Ribby's going to act tonight? So far, Blake has not gotten anything in since this match has restarted. Big belly-to-belly from Ribby. Ribby going up to the top. Ribby going up to the second rope. Going for big moonsault. Oh my. Could that be it?
No.
No, it cannot.
No way. Absolutely not.
It was not enough, that amazing moonsault. Oh, big sidewalk slam.
It certainly seems like in this rematch we're seeing all of the fury of Ribby.
Is just coming out in full force against Blake. I am getting word that due to the fact that Ribby is having a second match, I do have to give a second sponsorship ad read, because that is part of Ribby's contract. So head on down to Ribby's Rib House in Memphis, Tennessee, and get yourself some ribs today.
There's that gutbuster that we saw
many times before this match was restarted. Looks like Blake is not just going to be completely walked over in this match. That is for sure.
Blake, absolutely not.
He picks up Ribby there, throws him into the ring. What could he have in store for Ribby tonight? I do not know. Oh, a rolling, I believe that's a rolling headlock.
Interesting.
Ooh, into a crossface. And he lets go. Oh, kick to the back of Ribby. Picks him up. What could he be going for here? Oh, Ribby walks away. Ribby is not happy. He
certainly does.
Ribby is not a happy man. Oh! Blake is not letting Ribby walk away and protest like Ribby likes to do. Ribby, like I mentioned, a little bit of a prima donna. Ribby is not happy that this match did not end in 2 minutes.
He certainly is not. He was,
Ribby,
I don't think, ready for another fight, to be quite honest with you.
Ribby was
manages to
I'll be honest, I believe Ribby was completely happy to take the disqualification win.
I think he was.
Oh, flying butt attack in the corner. What could he be going for here? Is he going for another flying butt?
Ripley's just giving Blake the business.
He is just throwing his butt in his...
I mean his own butt.
He is throwing his butt in his face as much as he can. Oh, another gut buster by Blake.
He just really wants to break Ribby's ribs. And after what I'm seeing from Ribby tonight, understandably
Ribby, that's the thing about Ribby and Macho Man's Ghost. They're fan favorites, but they're not the nicest of guys.
Going for another gut buster.
There's too much talent to be ignored, but they also have some egos.
Oh, absolutely. One might say they would think that they're untouchable.
But they're not untouchable.
Oh,
Blake
from
is
what we've
proving
seen
tonight they are not untouchable.
Not by any stretch of the imagination.
As a team, they might be. It's yet to be seen. But
A big knee to the face.
that's just brutal there. Oh. Ribby rolling out of the ring again. Looks like Ribby's walking away. Ribby is not happy. Ribby is slapping his butt. Ribby is not happy, camper.
Blake saying, "Get out of here."
Ribby picks him up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, but reversed into an inverted DDT by Blake.
And if you're Ribby, you are scared to see this, I will tell you that much.
Oh, big elbow there. Dragon screw leg whip. Ribby is just... big face buster there. I am worried for Ribby. I'm worried... by worried for Ribby, I mean I'm worried for the rest of us if Ribby loses. Oh, big powerbomb backstabber there. Ribby kicks out at 1.
Ribby is not having it.
Ribby is not losing tonight, I don't think. I mean, we'll see, but I don't think Ribby is going to lose that easy. That's an amazing move there, that powerbomb backbreaker by Blake, but Ribby is not a happy camper right now. He is also, I don't know if he's a conscious camper.
I don't know either.
Oh, Ribby, big reversal there. Oh, big elbow. Oh, and there is the bone in ribs.
There it is.
And there's the meat sweats. Could this be it? It could be. We will see. Oh my! That is going to infuriate Ribby. Ribby is not happy when people kick out of his moves. Oh, he is going for a weapon again. This is just uncalled for. I'll be honest, just absolutely uncalled for. I don't know what Ribby thinks he's doing.
You know what? I don't either.
Oh, there's a big gut buster from Blake. I would not be holding that if I was Blake after the last... Okay, he put us down. It's good.
It looks like Blake is taking that chair away from Ribby here.
I'm worried when Ribby gets this angry what could happen to the rest of us. Oh, big powerbomb backstabber. It could be it.
It certainly could be.
Oh my goodness.
It looks
Ribby has lost.
Blake is won.
I cannot believe it that Blake beat Ribby.
You know, if you're Macho Man's Ghost hearing this, you know he's...
Wait, what's this? What's this we're seeing here? What's this we're seeing here? Oh, Blake offering a hand to Ribby after such a great match. Oh, Ribby, you know what? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe Ribby's thought better of everything.
Wow. Blake just showing his true sportsmanship.
And you know what? Ribby just raising his hand there. That's, you know, I'll be honest, I was worried, but it ended on a happy note.
Now, am I hearing this correctly? Is that a paid sponsorship by Ribby?
What?
For Blake?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
Of course not. Everyone pays for their ribs.
Everyone pays for their ribs. Just like me. Delicious.
No one gets free ribs. Ribby's ribs are too good to give away for free. That's part of the second ad read I'm supposed to read off later tonight in Macho Man's match.
Yeah.
They're too good to give away for free.
Good. All right.
We have Glorious by Technique versus Los Luchadores de America? Last week we did see CJ Glory versus Colonel Clemens, and it was a great match. A nice tease for what we might be seeing tonight. And Glory is just starting out hot here.
Yeah, certainly giving Clemens a lot of what he was giving him before in that last match.
Glory looks like
looks like Glory's not quite sure how to get out of the ring.
Just throws it back out though. I don't know what's up with Glory tonight. You know, I guess he just wants to hurt him. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
There we go. Suicide dive. I wonder if that's what he was going for the whole time. I don't know. There was a weird antics there by CJ Glory.
One has to suspect that is precisely what was going on here.
CJ Glory tagging in Tech. Tech, who had a show-stealing match last week against Max Sava, who will be in our main event tonight. Max Sava. One of the greats. Oh, big Hurricane Rana. By Hurricane Rana, I mean head scissors. Was not a Hurricane Rana. I am sorry. Tagged in to Colt Nelson. Oh, Colt Nelson with a big moonsault there.
Seeing some actually impressive wrestling for a moment there. I was.
Oh,
under
the ref
the
has been taken down. The ref has been taken down. Big
technique.
clothesline by Colt Nelson. Oh, Tech kicks him in the stomach. Oh, and a tornado DDT by Colt Nelson.
Goodness gracious, folks.
Oh, missed a kick there by Tech. You know, Colt Nelson was just a slap to the face. Clothesline to the floor.
Clothesline. Uh-oh. Colt going for a something. It just does not connect at all.
Tech just hitting the ropes.
Tech
He
certainly is
decided to
doing
hit all the
exactly that.
ropes.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Busting his tailbone on there.
I don't know what he was
on the
going for
mat
there. Tech was literally on the other side of the ring.
He certainly was.
Tech throws him into the corner. Gets him, throws him off. Looks like he's setting up a diving drop kick, possibly. Oh my!
Goodness gracious.
Tech picks him up. Looks like he might be setting up some sort of other move. Going up to the top rope. Could this be a mistake? And there, Colt
Absolutely is.
Nelson moves out of the way. But oh, and Tech with a crucifix takedown goes for a pin.
Oh goodness.
That
You
was
have to
almost
wonder if
it.
That was just Colt getting nervous.
This is one of Colt. This is the biggest match in Colt's career, to be fair.
Out of the few matches he has had, one of the biggest.
Yeah, I mean, I assume he did not debut in this company. I don't know. I can't remember for sure, but I'm sure he had some matches on the independent scene. Oh, thrown out of the ring there. Oh, big reversal there by Tech. Jumps in, big drop kick.
Goodness gracious.
Tech going over. Looks like he's looking at Colonel Clemens. Took him out. Oh, the ref has been taken down again. I'm worried about this ref. He's been knocked down multiple times.
He certainly is.
Oh, Tech with a big reversal. Drop to hold. Went for a belly-to-belly, but was reversed by Colt Nelson. Colt Nelson grabs him by the wrist. Looks like he is going up to the top rope for a big arm drag. Tech looks to be getting to his feet. Throwing
You have
Colt
to be
Nelson
wondering
down.
what Colt was going for there.
Colt. Oh, looks like Tech might be going for his signature. Oh, no. Big moonsault.
A very lovely moonsault, might
It
I
was a
add.
very beautiful moonsault there. Tech is climbing to
Very
the ropes.
graceful.
What is he going for here? Big flying cutter. Oh, but it was reversed there by Colt Nelson. Colt Nelson stepped out of the way. What is CJ Glory doing? Oh, CJ Glory getting in the ring. This is just uncalled for. Big dragon suplex from CJ Glory. This is not okay. This is just unacceptable.
Truly.
He only has 5 seconds, but still, I just think it's uncalled for.
Absolutely uncalled for. Goodness gracious.
And the question is, will it be enough?
What in the world is Colt Nelson doing?
I think Colt Nelson's just, honestly, he's angry. Oh, Tech with a big twist of fate. Oh, only a 2 count.
Absolutely crazy.
Looks like he's going up to the top rope for the big swanton bomb.
And you know what? I think that might... Uh-oh!
Oh my goodness! I can't believe he kicked out. CJ Glory attacking Colonel Clemens on the outside there. Tech with the big... I don't know what I was supposed to hit there. But I guess I hit the right thing. Ah, cool. I love when the game breaks.
Looks like there's just some, interesting...
Maybe
going
there's
on
some
there.
sort
I
of
don't really know
hacker
what's
trying
happening.
to hack into our broadcast. And Glory by technique with the victory there. I'll be honest, Glory didn't do much in that match.
Question. with Glory entering the ring on more than one account.
It wasn't the most above the board victory, but you know, you can't argue with results.
Oh, I suppose you can't. Much like you can't argue with the results of Ribby and Macho Man.
They are a great team there.
Here are your winners.
Yeah.
All right.
Seems like the Luchador. Well, what are they? Who are they?
Oh, those are Los Luchadores de America.
Seem to be sticking to their lawful good rules of wrestling. Uh-oh.
We got the creepy dude coming up. And who am I talking about? Surprisingly, it's not Death himself. It is Travis Bateman. That man gives me the creeps.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not a huge fan either.
He's a creepy man.
Now let's see.
Oh, Death up with a big Hurricane Rana to start this off.
Goodness gracious. Now
Death is cheering for himself. Death is very happy with that Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, you know, rightfully so.
Big drop kick from Death. Oh, and Death is fixing his gloves. Oh, he's calling for a choke slam.
Very lively character, this Death guy.
Death is just a fun guy. Oh no, Travis Bateman. Big reversal. Oh, just takes him to the ground. Oh, so he's got a pump handle driver there. Oh my, that was
like
brutal.
Travis is coming for his revenge on Death here.
Travis, he is a creepy man who I feel like he has experience with Death, if you know what I'm saying. He's going for repeated rolling tiger suplexes into a DDT there.
Goodness gracious.
Death is just trying to find some reprieve by escaping to the apron there. But Travis Bateman is trying to follow him. But oh, Death with an elbow. Death going to the top rope. That just does not seem like a wise decision. Death. Oh, tried to go really close on that dropkick, but did not succeed. Oh, and now Travis Bateman just taking him with the neck breaker there. Just methodical with the way he just takes apart a human body, you know?
Yeah, one might say something like that. Goodness gracious.
Oh, just taking out the knees there. Just
absolutely medical in his
dissection of the human body. Yes, I know. It's just ugh.
Goodness gracious. See how he carefully
tries to sever the arms carefully.
Each part of the body.
Oh, Death. Oh, but Death gets kicked in the back. But Death is up and up right into the arms of Travis Bateman. Big suplex by Travis.
A huge suplex.
I don't know if Death can handle this.
You know, it was looking great for Death in the beginning here.
Oh, Death with a big back body drop. And
it looks like he's back in.
Death is... I think that might be the downfall of Death is really happy when he does stuff.
A little bit of a gloater.
Yeah, oh, look, there's...
Look at him go.
Look at Death, he's so happy. Oh, what's
this?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Travis.
Oh, but just took out the leg while Death wasn't paying attention. Brutal chop block.
Just exactly what you would expect from Travis.
Travis just dissecting this arm, trying to sever it from his body.
You know, with Death being what I can only imagine, a sack of bones. I don't know if he's going to have a whole lot of luck or satisfaction in this. Goodness.
Death holding himself there. Oh, big pump kick. Death going for the pin. Death just hoping that was enough somehow.
And I don't know what's going through Death's head right now.
Death, I think, is just hoping he finds a way to beat the man. I don't know if Death even genuinely believed that was going to be it. Oh, big just kick to the face.
Goodness. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness. Oh, big kick.
Uh-oh.
Runs off. Oh, big just knee to the face. That could be it. But it looks like he was in the ropes.
Of course. Well, Travis may have a very detailed knowledge of the human body. His knowledge of wrestling, surprisingly, not that great.
He's very, very good at it, but he just doesn't understand the rules quite yet. I think he's in it for the violence.
I think he might just enjoy hurting people.
What happened to the lights? Huh, Death teleported behind him!
Oh my goodness.
You have to
I don't
remember,
think I've
he is
ever
literally
seen that before.
the god of death.
And Travis says, I do not care who you are. I am going to punch you.
Oh my. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness indeed.
Death with another Hurricane Rana. And there's Death cheering for himself again.
Doing what Death does best.
Going to the corner, it looks like, he's just soaking in the adulation of the fans. And honestly,
Yes.
I think they're booing him. Oh, just taken to the ground. Oh, what's this? Roll of the dice! But wait, what's this? Death with a big suplex.
Oh, a huge suplex.
Going up to the top rope. Looks like he's going for a big moonsault. Oh, but
And he
Travis
catches
Bateman
Travis's knees.
gets his knees up. This Travis Bateman fellow, he is a brutal man.
Oh my goodness.
That is definitely not enough for Death.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, my
my
goodness,
God.
that's super kick. That might
But
be
you-
enough. Who knows?
Have to imagine that could do it.
Oh, not even a
doesn't.
1 count. Death is. Whew.
And it looks like Travis might be getting angry here. He seems to have
Oh,
enough.
big kick to the face. Hold R2 when you do it this time.
Ah.
Oh my, rolling capo kick. But another throw
again. Travis just not quite grasping the rules of wrestling here. So unfortunate, really.
Death with an elbow. Death picks him up, but Travis Bateman reverses it. Picks up Death with a big dragon suplex.
A big dragon suplex indeed.
But Death kicks out.
On the third count. It's a close one here, folks.
Death with a big boot. But Death's okay. He'll just taunt. Death doesn't care. Death's just here for a good time. Oh, another Hurricane Rana, which means only one thing could happen now. Death's gonna try to get the fans to cheer for him, but the fans don't like Death. I
don't think anyone likes anybody in this match right now.
Oh my! Big leapfrog from Death. Oh, kick to the gut from Travis Bateman. Oh. Death is big flipping neck breaker there.
Goodness gracious.
What is Death going for here? He's teasing a chokeslam when he's on the outside of the ring. Oh! Death misses, but I think Travis Bateman didn't hit the kick, but it's still Death just still got taken out. Oh, what is this? Oh my! Oh, just a suplex there. Oh my goodness, what could he go for here? Oh, big super kick there, setting up the running knee strike. That's the third finish.
Surely, it's gotta be.
You gotta
it,
know that
ladies
Death
and
is
gentlemen.
dead. Death is dead.
Travis Bateman, the psychopath, has overcome death himself.
You know, that is a scary sentence you just said there, my friend.
I really never thought I'd say something like
Vinny,
that in my life.
that's terrifying if that's true. Seeing some great replays here from some of the great spots we saw tonight.
Indeed.
Oh, what is
Uh-oh.
Travis Bateman? R1.
You're right. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness, Travis Bateman is just coming out of the ring to attack Death right now. Oh, attacking those knees again. He already won. It's uncalled for. Once again, though, for some reason we have lost the audio of everything but the crowd. I don't know what's going on there.
Nor do I.
Oh, big fisherman driver there by Travis Bateman. Looks like he's waiting for him to get up, just slowly waiting to attack him more. Just taking it to him right now. Oh my. Oh, and there's a rolling capo kick.
Goodness
just brutal there from Travis Bateman. Just you know, there's signs that say you're crazy, and to be honest, I think they're right.
You know, I would say so. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, we exited out, so we're gonna have to go back in.
All right, here we are.
Oh, it's Macho Man's Ghost versus the Outlaw, Isaiah James.
Uh-oh. Now, will we see Macho Man taken down like his partner Ruby?
I don't know. It's not
James?
been a good night so far for the Macho Meat Men.
Oh, it certainly is not. If you're Macho, you've got a lot on the line here.
You do. You really do.
To be honest, I think the Outlaw might have an advantage here.
I mean, the Outlaw did win his last match, but it was by disqualification when the ref decided that his opponent got hit in the chair. It was one of those weird chair things like earlier tonight.
It certainly was.
We don't know how that outcome of that match would have went if the ref didn't throw the match out. Macho Man's Ghost just taking it to Outlaw right now, throwing him into the corner. The ref is down.
Classic Macho Man's Ghost. Just having absolutely no regard for the ref.
Just a big Russian leg sweep there. This is just
Macho
brutal.
Man's Ghost is just absolutely brutalizing Isaiah here.
The Outlaw, you know, it's gotta start putting some stuff together here. Get a reversal in here somewhere, because he is having his brain knocked in.
Be that way.
Oh my goodness!
Gracious.
Running STO there by Macho Man's Ghost. Oh, there's a big elbow from. Here we go. Maybe this is what Isaiah James needed.
Now this is what you would expect from the absolute physicality of Isaiah James.
But in case this match goes quickly, because Macho Man's Ghost seems like that's what he wants, let me just say, head on down to Ribby's Rib House and get yourself some great ribs. By the way, they're not free, because everything good in life costs a ton of money.
Oh my goodness!
Going for a pin.
Really?
Whew. Closer than it should have been, I feel there.
Absolutely.
Closer than it should have been. Oh my, hip toss from Macho Man's Ghost.
I truly have no idea what I'm... Maybe it is perhaps Macho Man's Ghost who has been carrying the Macho Meat Men all this time.
Big clothesline from Macho Man's Ghost. Outlaw just there, the big drop kick.
Another huge drop kick right to the
Going to
face.
the top rope. You have to wonder if those high risk moves are going to be worth it. Oh, oh my!
Gosh!
He saw him move and took that axe handle to the floor. Oh! Macho Man with the Irish whip to the... Oh, and a... knee to the groin there. Macho Man just kind of standing around, kicking the man while he's down. Smashing his head on the concrete. There is a mat there, but it's a very thin mat, and under that mat is concrete. That is brutal. Looks like Macho Man is thinking about diving, even though Macho Man has never hit a dive ever in his history of his career.
Not in his life. You have to...
But you have to wonder, in his ghost sleep
wings.
status, maybe he would, you know? This isn't in his life anymore. We're in his ghost status.
We're in Macho Man's world.
Oh, went for a big disc slayer, but reversed by Macho Man. Kick to the gut. Slam to the ground. You have to think Macho Man will be going for the Macho Man diving elbow here. Hopefully for the win in Macho Man's mind, I feel like.
One would hope for Macho Man.
Oh, but
Oh, and he misses it.
Isaiah James gets right up. Goes for something, but it looks like Macho Man is reversing whatever he was planning there. Take him down with a running STO again. Macho Man's ghost is... I feel like he's irritated that Ribby lost earlier and wants to prove that they are still a very formidable duo.
Yeah, he absolutely has a ton on the line here.
Oh, there we go. Isaiah James with a powerbomb going for a pin, but couldn't even get one there. Isaiah James holding his ribs there, taunting to the crowd, which, you know,
Uh-oh.
feels like a choice when he's not doing great in this match. Throws him off. Takes him. Oh, neckbreaker on the chair that Macho Man brought in.
Chair.
Oh, wrong button. It said hold that. Oh, tried to throw him off into the corner, but Macho Man reverses it, but did not throw him into the corner where the chair is. Threw him outside the ring. Oh, big suplex from Macho Man.
A huge suplex from Macho Man. And perhaps... Uh-oh.
Oh! Into the
Right
chair!
into the chair that Isaiah James set up, the Outlaw.
That is crazy. Oh, what's this? Isaiah James with a elbow.
Big elbow to the face.
Oh, float over into a DDT.
Oh!
Busted open Macho Man's ghost. Don't know what he was going for there, but he did not hit it. Running STO by Macho Man. Just punches to the kidney there. Big clothesline from Macho Man. It's Ghost.
Yeah, it's Ghost, of course.
Oh, picks him up for something here. Looks like a big suplex.
It certainly does.
Ooh,
And it is.
that was insane.
Now you have
Going
to
for that
imagine
diving
Macho Man's
elbow
going-
drop.
Exactly. And...
Oh, and he hits
Oh
it.
my goodness.
I think
It
that's
looks like
that'll
Macho
probably
Man
be
is
it.
looking to tie things up in here.
Oh my goodness! Isaiah James kicks out of the flying elbow drop. That is, yeah, it's crazy. I did not expect to see that. I thought when we saw that, it would be over.
Oh!
Big knee to the groin. Reversal there. What's this? Pump handle. So I get pump handle into, I believe, a pump handle power slam is what Isaiah James goes for. Doing a gunshot here. Taunt. Looks like he might think that he's ready for the kill shot. But no, Macho Man reverses. Running
Into a
STO.
clothesline. You're right. Nope. You're absolutely right. And Macho
Kicks
Man
out.
absolutely just done. But the Outlaw is clearly not.
Oh, Outlaw really, I think, wants to get that kill shot in. We'll see if he can hit it. But I don't know. Outlaw, very smart there, rolling to the outside so Macho Man cannot do the diving elbow drop. Somehow takes the axe handle even though he was in the air to do a kick. That makes sense.
You hate to see it.
Looks like Macho Man's ghost going for the big flying elbow drop, but oh! Isaiah James moves out of the way, goes for the kill shot, but it is reversed again.
Again.
Insanity. But he reverses
Oh,
whatever
there
Macho
goes
Man was going
gravity.
for there. And then goes for the pump handle power slam again. This move he is able to hit. Now the
Oh,
question
he
is,
certainly
does he
is.
go for the pin here? No. He has an
No, of
ego on
course
him.
not.
He wants to get that kill shot in. And he cannot do it tonight. Running STO
Running
for Macho
STO.
Man. Oh. Macho Man just taking it to Isaiah James.
Macho Man's ghost. Not sure what he's trying to do here.
Oh, he's going to the outside. That's not good for Isaiah James. Looks like he's trying to pick him up. I don't know what he's going for, but I'm scared for Isaiah James. Macho Man's Ghost does not seem to be in a good mood today.
Oh, absolutely not.
But wait, he reverses the suplex.
Oh my
goodness. The suplex of his own. Isaiah James going into the ring. Going to the top rope. This is probably not the wisest move, but he's going for it anyway. Big frog splash.
And he hits it.
He hits it. I can't believe it. Oh, but he tried. And Macho Man, I think maybe Macho Man was playing possum. Hit down the defense. Oh, I'm already up. It doesn't matter. Oh, wait, that's just huge. Okay.
And he manages to hit it.
Oh, goes for
And
the flying
Macho
X
Man
handle there.
says, I am done.
But Isaiah James says, I am not. You're going to have to kill me. Keep me down.
And it looks like Macho Man's Ghost might just be willing to take the Outlaw to the afterlife here.
Goes for the flying elbow drop. And he hits it. This is over. It has to be over.
Surely.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness.
The Outlaw Isaiah James. But, oh, Macho Man's Ghost already back on the top rope.
Oh my goodness.
No. No,
Just
it couldn't be.
Brutality.
It couldn't be. He couldn't hit it again.
A second one.
It's over. It has to be over. There's no possible way Isaiah James can kick out again. He can't.
Oh my god.
He could not. 4 elbows or whatever it was enough for that man.
It looks like it. You know, after the second, I would have... You know what? Actually, no. After the first, I would have been done.
That is fair, Vinny. You are not a professional wrestler.
No, I am not. One might say I am incredibly out of shape. He'd be right.
I feel like that's a little strong, Vinny, but it's, to each their own. Oh, there's a big... We didn't actually see the flying elbow drop there. Don't know the choice there on the...
The Ghost.
Yeah. And it looks like Macho Man's happy to just take the victory and leave.
Yeah. Macho Man has no need to attack him,
I think the 4, flying elbows.
I think that was enough for him.
I think they did it,
Oh, now we have Anubis versus Ape Boy. This is going to be a fun match. This is our semi-main event tonight.
That's right.
We still have a tag team tournament match in the main event. You will see Skate or Die versus Max Sava and Christopher Fireheart.
Now, Anubis and Ape Boy both have something to prove tonight because both of their tag team partners have already lost.
That is true.
Matchups.
Ape Boy, though, did win in his tag team tournament match last week, while Anubis did not.
That is absolutely true. So it is absolutely in favor.
Oh, big flying Meteora from Ape Boy.
Of Ape Boy here. Yeah, that's exactly.
Ape Boy up to the Phoenix Splash, but misses on Anubis.
Look at the absolute unit that this man is. And the way that Ape Boy has already managed to just command the ring.
Ape Boy thrown to the outside by Anubis. Who is the, Egyptian god of death.
Uh-oh.
Ape Boy taking the fight
trying
to
to
him.
contend for that title.
Of God of Death, you think?
Over the stairs. I don't know. It seems that way.
Big flying Hurricane right onto the floor. My God, that was insane.
Here.
Ape Boy with a Hurricane right onto the floor. Not a flying Hurricane Rana like earlier, but still quite impressive.
Quite impressive indeed.
Ape Boy doing a backflip in the ring. That's just showing off. Ooh, doing a cool kung fu stance. Must have watched that on a movie.
Anubis already in pretty rough shape here.
Big flying neckbreaker by Ape Boy.
Anubis might have stature, but Ape Boy has absolutely speed and agility on Anubis here.
But Anubis caught him. X. Oh, but back. Oh, big German suplex. Oh, looks like we're getting more than one.
2.
Could we get 3? Could we get 3 German suplexes from Anubis? By
Absolutely
God.
are.
We did. Now he's just taking the boots to Ape Boy. Ape Boy with a big kick. Oh, big flipping head scissors there. Ape Boy going up the top rope. Going for something crazy here.
There certainly is
630
never a dull
splash.
moment.
Senton, actually, not a splash. Nice. You know, I got such the heat of the moment. I was so excited to see it. I forgot the name, the exact name. Oh, kicks him off there, 8-Boy. Oh, just kind of runs into him. You have to remember that 8-Boy was raised by monkeys. He, you know, he doesn't always think the way most people would. Oh, turns him around. Oh, Tiger suplex.
Oh.
Not even a 1 count. Anubis, you know, Anubis is taking a big beating here, but he is not willing to even somewhat stay down.
No, he is not.
But
I mean,
8-Boy,
just looking at the size of that man. Oh, goodness.
big sunset flip to the floor there by 8-Boy. Throws him into the ring.
And the punishment continues for the God of Death. Uh-oh.
Oh. Picks him up into a powerbomb. Oh my.
Goodness.
Got that kick and powerbomb. You don't see stuff like that. That's just insane. This Anubis character he's a scary fella.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Anubis said, don't you show off. Not yet.
Takes him down. Repeated punches to the head. 8-Boy to his feet. Goes for, it's like a tombstone pile driver. No, a tombstone double knees.
Goodness.
The innovative offense there from 8-Boy.
Certainly.
What is he going for here? Oh, a big burning hammer from...
That has got to be it. That has got to
It
be
is not.
Oh, my goodness.
As you know, we know our show here is streamed on Twitch, and I would like to thank Turn Toby 23 for following. Thank you.
Ah, yes. Thank you. Very kind of you.
Yep, thank you, and if only we weren't being silly characters right now.
Yeah,
But for real though, thank you. Thank you a lot.
It means a lot.
Yes, it does.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness, right there. That was an insane back elbow there by Anubis. Like God of Death. Looks like
An
he...
absolutely commanding
8-Boy is just taking
performance
it
by
to
8-Boy.
him. 8-Boy. Big Meteora by 8-Boy.
You know, I think I might have a favorite here in this. Oh my gosh!
Big 630 from 8-Boy. This might be it.
You know, I certainly hope it is. 8-Boy is, you know, just going all out. The
But
way
no,
I only imagine that he
that is
really
not
only
enough.
knows how to do.
Oh my. Look at that. Oh, and he took him down with punches there from Anubis. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Oh, just cross faces to the face there. Just brutal. Just beating up this literal boy. He's at most 18. This is just uncalled for.
You know what? If you're Anubis, I think it might be slightly called for it.
I guess, maybe. I don't know. Oh! Busted open
and
8-Boy.
there it is. You know, I don't think Anubis
Flying-
is winning this match.
flying
but he's certainly
Meteora.
giving 8-Boy, giving him a run for his money.
8-Boy doing a cool little, you know, taunt there. Looks like he's going for something.
Uh-oh.
What is he going for here? Oh my. I don't know. I don't know what we just saw.
Nor do I.
Oh, but it doesn't matter.
It
Anubis
certainly
kicks out at
doesn't.
1.
He said, I am the god of death in Egypt.
Yes, yes he is. Oh,
And I am not going down that easily.
Anubis just taking it to 8-Boy in a match that I thought, I'll be honest, I thought was going to be over a while ago with how dominant 8-Boy was in the beginning, but maybe Anubis was playing possum. Big flying
They
wheel
have.
kick from 8-Boy. Oh, big handspring kick.
Only time will tell if his playing possum mad at it all.
What's he doing here? And Hurricane Rana going for the pin. Will it be enough? It was not enough.
It certainly wasn't.
Oh, 8-Boy with a... Oh my, he's going for a bridging power palm. My brain is broken at just how brutal that move was.
It's fair.
Looks like 8-Boy is going for the tombstone double knees again. Going for the pin off of it though. I think 8-Boy is tired.
Fair enough.
Oh my
goodness.
gosh! Did not see that coming. This is a very competitive match.
What a match more competitive than I would have, originally thought between this very odd matchup.
8-Boy reversed there by Anubis. Oh, black mass. 8-Boy up to his feet.
You would hope that Anubis would do something here. And he's kind of just...
Oh, and another black mass. But 8-Boy will not stay down. This is insanity. This is amazing. This is action that you can only see here on Downtown Kentucky Pro Wrestling's Overkill.
Overkill.
I like the way you said that. That was nice.
Thank you. I've been working on that voice. Uh-oh.
8-Boy going for something here. 8-Boy I don't think wants to lose yet. I don't know if he wants to lose at all. Especially
I don't think that he does.
Especially after Joe lost earlier. A big crucifix. Oh, only a 1 though.
It looks like Anubis isn't quite ready to lose either. Both of these competitors have something to prove.
Throws him off. Drop down. Leapfrog. Big tornado DDT.
Goodness gracious.
This match is insanity. Pure
Absolutely.
bedlam.
If I had to use a word to describe this match, it would absolutely be that.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Insanity.
Took him down to the ground, punching him repeatedly in the head.
We've
This
seen
match-
that a
this
lot
is-
from Anubis tonight.
Anubis is just taking it to him. He is doing everything in his power to try to take out 8-Boy. And this is a man who is literally a god of death. So you would assume his power is a lot.
You would assume so. Anubis not quite willing to go out. Really trying to prove
big
himself here.
Front flip senton to the floor there by 8-Boy. Oh, 8-Boy up and over with a code red.
Surely.
But could not
my
get the
goodness.
win there. This is insanity. Going for another tombstone double knees.
Now, surely.
It's the way of the
This is it,
jungle.
right?
And it is. The
there
way
it
of the
is,
jungle
ladies
with
and
the
gentlemen.
win. What?
My boy, 8-Boy, coming through.
And it's awesome to see. I'm just, that was a great match. It was really good. And, we have more to come tonight. We have a main event tonight. What? I'm getting... No. What? I've gotten word that Max Sava and Christopher Fireheart are in a bloody heap in the back and cannot compete in our main event tonight.
What?
But what?
Going in.
Yeah, they're not responsive to the doctors. But I am getting word that there are 2 other mysterious figures back there who said they can wrestle. So I guess we still get a main event tonight, but it's not the one we've been promising, and I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on.
This is absolutely wild, folks.
What are their names? Chuckles the Clown and Frank the Butcher? Ugh.
Excuse me.
I don't know what's going on, and I don't like it.
These guys are, well, one of them is very terrifying. The other one is unsettling. His haircut, however, is slightly fun.
I don't want to
So
speculate, because, you know, it's not our job to speculate here, but could these men be the men who took out Fireheart and Sava? I mean, they have the
No,
most
I
to gain
think
here.
That
I don't.
just might be the case.
I just don't know. I'm going to try to stay professional in this. We have Chuckles the Clown starting off with Greg Thomas. Chuckles with a big Hurricane Rana. This is just... I'm flabbergasted, honestly. I thought we were seeing Sava and Fireheart tonight in the main event against Skate or Die. And, you know, we're not. We're seeing these two men that I've never seen before, and I don't know what's going on here. But there's a big neck breaker there by Greg Thomas. I can't believe it. I'm honestly at a loss for words.
Oh my goodness!
Big punch there from, big kick
Chuckles.
as well from Chuckles. Chuckles kicking him. It's like he is tagging in Frank the Butcher. You know, I know he's a butcher, so it can somewhat explain the blood. But is it just me, or does that mask look like skin?
It certainly does look like that.
Okay, I didn't want to assume, but like it looks like human skin. This Frank the Butcher guy, he's covered in blood. He's wearing a mask that I'm pretty sure that's skin. He's teaming up with a spooky clown. Like I am unsettled, and oh, it looks like Chuckles wants back in. Chuckles is not done with Greg Thomas. Hurricane Rana from Chuckles. I will say this. They're creepy. I'm not going to speculate until they're innocent until proven guilty. They may have not taken out Sava and Fireheart, but I will say this about them. They are very talented wrestlers. This Chuckles guy, he is a very talented man. Does a lot of really cool moves. And speaking of cool moves, there was a really impressive suplex from Greg Thomas.
Speaking of
Chuckles with
Greg Thomas,
flying
not too
Rana.
happy about getting.
Looks like Chuckles might be tired of messing with Greg Thomas. He wants a new toy to play with. Van Bradley tags in, which, you know, may have not been wise. Another Hurricane Rana from Chuckles. Wait, oh. He had attacked. Oh, nope, Greg reversed it. What is Greg going for here? This is big, crazy move here. Greg looks like he's going for a big Falcon Arrow. Chuckles sits right up from that Falcon Arrow. Message, I feel like, has to be sent to Greg there. Throws Van Bradley off the top rope there.
Goodness.
Big clothesline. Tries to punch Greg, but Greg will have none of it. Oh my!
Goodness!
Greg coming in with a slingshot neckbreaker. Greg is not having any of this. Chuckles, the clown.
He certainly is not.
But, oh, Chuckles attacks him. Oh! Chuckles misses a dive onto Greg there. Big Hurricane Rana from Van Bradley. Giving Chuckles a taste of his own medicine tonight. Oh. Big. Awesome move there.
Indeed.
Big lightning spiral. That was really impressive there. Big drop kick to Chuckles. Looks like he might have busted open the clown. Chuckles is not happy with this.
Uh-oh.
Just moved out of the way when Greg tried to dive on him and attack Van. Moved out of the way when Van attacked him and just attacked Greg. I'll be honest, I'm flustered because this is not the match I prepared for. Chuckles just taking them out brutally.
Throwing them.
Looks like he's going to tag in Frank. Big boot from Frank the Butcher. Van Bradley reverses it. Kick to the stomach. Looks like he's going for big Northern Lights. This could be his patented Northern Lights into a brain buster.
It's certainly is.
Could that be enough?
I don't think that it will be.
Does not look like it. Oh, Frank
Certainly
sits
does not.
up. Frank is coming at it like a monster from a monster movie. But wait, arm drag, takeover. More of a judo throw, actually. I don't know why I said arm drag. Once again, flustered.
Flustered indeed. Uh-oh.
Big
reversal
clothesline from Frank. Bowling Greg into the ring. Van reversing here. But Frank just throws him off. Hurricane Rana onto Frank. Frank looks like he's going for something here. It looks like a nice submission there. Oh, wait. Oh, Van is fighting out of it here.
Van not having it.
Frank tagging out to Chuckles. Chuckles trying to tie up there. Chuckles throws him off. Big Hurricane Rana. Chuckles calling for a choke slam. Will he hit one?
I think he just might.
Goes for something. Looks like he's going for a kick though. So judo throw from Van Bradley. Chuckles caught the kick there. Big chop. Picks him up. Goes for... Oh, I don't even know what to call that.
Nor do I.
Frank attacking Greg Thomas, or at least attempting to. Van just swinging wildly. That last move must have knocked him a little loopy.
It must have.
But he does still showing fire. He's kicking out. Chuckles trying to attack Greg Thomas, who's still in the ring. Chuckles the clown. Did not expect to see a clown and a butcher tonight. Expecting technical wrestling. And you know, who took out Sava and Fireheart?
We'll never know. Officially. And it looks like both people are switching out.
Oh my! Greg Thomas ducks down. Frank to the floor. Frank just taunting. Trying to get in their head. Oh, saying he's going to kill them. Big flying facebuster.
Van absolutely not having it. No, this is Greg.
That is Greg. That is Greg.
Kind of just hanging out, actually.
I think Van took a little too much of it, and he might not be feeling so good right now.
Oh.
Greg taking it to Frank here.
Really working his neck.
Oh, just took him down there. Frank the Butcher, you know. Oh, no. Frank the Butcher picks him up. What could he be going for? Oh, my.
Goodness gracious.
Picks him right up, though. Don't know what he was going for there because it was reversed there by Greg. Greg reverses that. Big shoulder tackle. Does not take Frank down. Goes for some chops. Takes him down. Looks like he's going for a flying knee.
And it looks like Greg is not letting Chuckles have that.
Oh, but Chuckles was able to make the break there. Chuckles in the ring right now. Just taking it to Greg. Gets out of the ring. Oh, my goodness. Greg tossed Frank into the air there. Frank picks him up, just throws him around.
Goodness gracious.
It's a big man he's throwing around like he's a slab of meat, if you will.
You have to wonder if Frank's got it. Who am I kidding? Frank's got experience tossing around large sledge.
Van with the break up there, barely, but he got it with the dropkick there. It looks like he might have just angered Frank, which I don't know if I'd want to anger Frank.
No, I don't think I would.
Now he's walking over to Chuckles, but Chuckles is not taking the tag for some reason. Big
Good
boot.
night and good morning.
Tags in Chuckles. Chuckles calling for a chokeslam. Will he hit it?
Certainly is.
No,
No, he will not.
Greg Thomas in the ring. Greg Thomas already in the ring. Frank the Butcher tried to get in the ring. Oh my. Could
Greg
that
Thomas
be enough?
having enough of these mad men.
No, it was not enough. Sits right up there from Chuckles. That's a spooky thing when he does that. Goes for a drop kick. Greg does not take any of it. Just wheels him over there.
He certainly does. With absolutely no problem whatsoever. And it looks like we are seeing some less than savory wrestling here. But Greg is absolutely not having it.
Big Hurricane Rana from Chuckles the Clown. Takes out Van Bradley. This is craziness. Oh, went for a big senton there, but Greg was able to step out of the way. Chuckles.
And it looks like the game doesn't quite know what to do.
Frank off with a big axe handle to the head. Up on the second rope again. Big diving elbow drop. There we got Chuckles back in the ring. Looks like he might be attempting something here on Greg Thomas.
Certainly seems that way.
Reversed again from Greg. Greg keeps catching this kick that he goes for. I think that Chuckles might rethink this kick. Oh, Van does not get hit by Chuckles there. Big Hurricane Rana from Van Bradley. Chuckles has to escape to the outside. Goes to the top rope. Questionable at best. Big drop kick. I guess I was wrong.
I guess you were. I certainly would not have expected you to be.
Chuckles throws him into his tag partner's corner there. Looks like he was going for some sort of double team move, but Greg would have none of it.
It looks like.
But
Chuckles.
Here we go. Chuckles with a big Rana into a power bomb by Frank.
Goodness gracious.
Frank going for the pin off of that. Does not even get a one.
Oh my goodness.
Greg is not staying down. Van is trying to take it to Frank. Big Hurricane Rana there.
Everyone here.
This match is just pure insanity.
It really is.
It's not the main event we were promised, but it is delivering as a main event, nonetheless.
It certainly is.
Chuckles in with a Rana. Looks like he might be going for some sort of move here. Oh, what is this? A package power bomb. Frank crawls over for the pin. But Van Bradley looks like he will get in this ring to stop that. Oh, That was a close one. I don't know if Greg could have kicked out of that signature move there by Chuckles the Clown. Repeated kicks here from Frank the Butcher. Frank picks it up, just drops him on his head. Oh, Frank reversed that, apparently.
Apparently.
Could this be it? But, oh, wait, Chuckles tried to get in the ring, distracting the ref on accident. And we got a rope break.
And a rope break anyways.
Even though
it looks like it never mattered.
He was like 5 feet away from the ropes.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused on that call myself.
Well, all right. Big, just repeated blows to the head here from Frank Thomas. Frank the Butcher just leaving. I don't know what's going on here. This Frank the Butcher fellow is a weird one.
Indeed.
Oh, big neck breaker by Greg Thomas. Looks like Chuckles might have helped break that up with a drop kick there.
It looks that way.
Big boot. They're just doing some tag team wrestling here. Chuckles leaving Greg in the ring. Did not do a move there like I kind of expected him to. Oh my, big clothesline. Took out the ref.
The pure size of Greg Thomas is just taking out the ref.
Chuckles grabbing Van. He's going for a big suplex almost onto Frank.
Almost onto Frank.
Doesn't even care that Frank was right there. Just brutalizing Van at all costs. Looks like Chuckles is hitting him. Big driver on the floor.
That's wild.
I mean, this Chuckles and Frank fella, they're monsters. Looks like Frank's going for a tombstone on the floor.
Good night for Van.
Quite possibly that could be it. Oh, but Van still showing some fight, but Chuckles is trying his best to beat the fight out of him. What? Oh! Looks like he might have hit his finishing pile driver there on the floor to Chuckles. What is going on here? This match is breaking down into just pure bedlam, and I don't know. I feel like the skaters don't want that to happen. Oh my! What? Oh my!
Oh!
What?
Van kicks out.
Oh, all right. Tag team move here from Chuckles and Frank the Butcher. Big double back body drop. Chuckles hits Greg down before Van has a chance to tag out to him. Big, just going for a roll up here. And that is enough.
Goodness gracious.
That
ladies
is,
and gentlemen.
wow. Chuckles and Frank the Butcher won, and these guys were really supposed to be on the show, and now they're going to the semifinals.
Not very above the board tag team ship here.
They're going into the semifinals of the tag tournament next week. So, I guess now is the point of the show where I hype up next week's show. Let me let our... Oh, there are the winners. Next week's show, we will have some great action. from Mexico, we will have an amazing luchador named Carnero de la Muerte, I believe is how it's pronounced. It means the Death Ram, and he is debuting next week, and that is going to be amazing.
Interesting.
We also have a match that is being... It's not the only debut we're having next week. We're also having a match that's being imported straight from the United Kingdom. We will be having the British Dragon, Simon Buckley, versus the Aquatic Avenger, O'Shawn.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's a... Apparently they've been tearing it up in the United Kingdom, and, you know, I'm glad to see them, you know, getting this opportunity, of course. You know, it's a big deal. This is a big deal, this opportunity they are getting. I'm happy for them. Yes, I am very happy for them. They will have an opportunity to have that match. But that's not all. We will have a double main event next week. The semifinals of our tag tournament. We will have...
Oh.
Yes, we will have Glory by Technique versus, well, the team of Frank the Butcher and Chuckles the Clown. That, I'll be honest, it doesn't... That doesn't sit well with me that match is happening, but it is. And we also, in our last our big main event, we will have Joe and the Ape versus the Macho Meat Men. So tune in next week for more Overkill. And now, here's where we end the stream.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.
Yeah, I've got to go fold.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.